I glued my balls to my butt again. Oh, Jesus, dude. Roger, again? How many times this month has it been? So, Roger, stay away from glue. True. Somebody help Roger. Jesus Christ, dude. Call the police, Roger. I don't know what to say. It's okay, guys. I drank Roger's supply of glue. I feel like eating glue would be better than gluing your balls to your ass. Did you glue your balls to your ass or just to your ass? Because I'm now concerned about your ability to poop. Though if you're afraid of pooping because it's gay, then I mean, props to you. You took the right steps, I guess. But what's happening right now? Somebody glued their balls to their, I guess. So that guy has to so bad but doesn't want to be gay. What a struggle. I know, seriously. What kind of glues have you guys eaten? By the way, I accidentally licked plastic glue acetone once. Ooh. Chat is doing South Park type shenanigans. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with being gay, but some dudes seem to be very averse to it, you know? I relapsed after 3 weeks of not shitting. Roger is a verified constipation maxer. Oh my god. There's something so wrong with me. So as you guys know, Kris Tyson is somebody who is part of Mr. Beast's crew. Who is Mr. Beast, you may ask me? Well, Mr. Beast is a very popular YouTuber, probably the top subscribed YouTuber on YouTube, okay? And basically he's gone viral for like his many different videos. You know, sometimes he does something really good and like all of the far left will like be like, oh, I can't believe he did this. Imagine, you know, and it's like, bro, stop being angry at somebody doing something good, okay? So anyways, so that was like the original thing. Like he would be like, I cured 100 people blindness. And then all the leftists on Twitter, all the Hassan duplicates would be like, oh, how could he do this? I'm so mad that he had to do this and we didn't have, you know, healthcare available for these people. It's like, bro, these people are in like the middle of nowhere in Africa, okay? They don't have universal healthcare over there, okay? So I'm just saying. So all right, Kris Tyson. Ava Kris Tyson, formerly Kris Tyson, is an American YouTube celebrity mainly known for being the co-host for the Mr. Beast YouTube channel, having appeared in most of the videos alongside Jimmy. She has participated in many of the challenges and prank videos that Mr. Beast makes and is a part of the cast that is consistently on the channel. She is also the main host of the channel Beast Reacts, formerly Beast Hacks. So we're just going to go through this, okay? I call anyone who is a freak. That is genderless to me. That's completely allowed. Personality. Kris initially described herself as a country boy before her transition, growing up as a Boy Scout, although it is argued that she was also a Cub Scout. In the survival challenges, she was constantly the one who did the most work. She's also a big fan of cartoons, which means she's sometimes really childish. She is also the most vulgar of the group and arguably the most useful person during their survival challenges. Kris shares some characteristics with Carl, such as competitiveness, the like for cartoons humor, which makes them really close to each other. Okay, so Kris grew up in North Carolina and still lives there today. Kris and Jimmy Donaldson, Mr. Beast, created their channel in 2012. The Mr. Beast YouTube channel has amassed an impressive following with over 163 million subscribers as of June 2023. Outside of YouTube, Kris maintains an active presence on Instagram, where she has accumulated a substantial following of 2.6 million users. In March 2022, Kris has shown her nails getting done on their Twitter account, which marks as some of the first evidence of them publicizing her feminine traits. On the 28th of March 2023, Kris revealed that them and Katie have been split for just over a year. In the video, $1 versus $500,000 plane ticket, fans noticed and commented on Kris's changed appearance from previous videos. Kris confirmed on a quote tweet about her appearance that she has been taking hormone replacement therapy since about 2 months before the video's upload. She would later clarify that she would temporarily go by any pronouns and voice support for informed consensual HRT for gender nonconforming individuals. Though she did also state the identity label she would go for was yet to be revealed. So yeah, Kris has 2 YouTube channels, and then there's a family list. But basically, let's see here. Kris Tyson, Mr. Beast's sidekick, reveals gender journey on social media. So this is when Kris revealed things, and this is from quite some time ago. This is April 6, 2023. This has been almost a year, right? Now, don't be surprised. You shouldn't be surprised. Kris Tyson immediately started facing backlash, right? And basically, as soon as Kris Tyson came out, she was receiving backlash, but from people who were like more right-leaning, who were like, oh, how could you abandon your child? How could you abandon your wife, you know? Which is like, okay, that's certainly a take. We don't know that information. We don't know enough about that to really say that, but okay. So you can even look here. This is just from last month, okay? This is before everything came out, okay? Nickmercs goes off on Kris Tyson. Leaving your wife and child to play pretend, one day you'll wake up and realize what you've done. I think Nickmercs probably needs to shut up. No offense. Nobody asked, okay? Now, when something actually like comes out about somebody, then yeah, absolutely condemn the out of them. But we don't know that information, right? So Mr. Beast comes in Kris Tyson's defense. Whoops. In response to Nickmercs calling out Kris Tyson for abandoning his child to play pretend. Ava is literally always with her kid. Not sure why this rumor is a thing. And you can see that here. Ava is literally always with her kid and doesn't even go on shoots to spend more time with him. Tuckman is always, what is this? Smiling, not sure why this rumor is a thing. Yeah, I mean, obviously they're in the middle of a divorce, right? But that doesn't mean that she necessarily like abandoned her kid, right? Clearly she's spending time with her kid. But now the problem comes out, right? The problem arises because, you know, there are whisperings behind the scenes. It's basically, I heard from other content creators for a while that Ava Kris Tyson has always been kind of like a mess behind the scenes. And I've heard from other content creators for a while that like basically she's like Kethel's level of lol cow, right? That's what I heard initially. And that was before any of the stuff came out. And so, you know, that's kind of like what a lot of people knew, but like didn't have the evidence to say. So that was something that was kind of like floating around, like kind of like an open secret. Like, okay, Ava Kris Tyson, obviously a friend of a very successful YouTuber, but also this person is an absolute mess behind the scenes, like Kethel's level of lol cowdom, right? Turns out it's not even that much. It's like more. It's like way more. So, you know, you got like whisperings about, you know, like, oh, Kris did this, Kris did that, right? I think the main thing that a lot of people knew is that Shadman is an artist, right? Shadman is somebody who used to be on Newgrounds or still is on Newgrounds. And Shadman is an artist who draws very, very problematic things, okay? And Shadman himself has confessed that when he was in art school in Switzerland, faculty found his like lowly drawings, I guess, and they kicked him out of the school and he was about to face legal trouble and he fled Switzerland because of it. So while he was very, very popular in Newgrounds and a lot of large content creators seemed to be really chill with him, he already had that like tainted history, right? And then during the 2016 elections, somebody asked Shadman on Tumblr anonymously that if Donald Trump wins, can you make a picture of Keemstar's daughter performing oral on him, basically. And Shadman tweeted it out and said, if Donald Trump wins, I will. And so that ended up happening. And it wasn't just that one picture that Shadman made. Shadman made multiple pictures of Keemstar's daughter. Shadman didn't also just only make images of Keemstar's daughter, by the way, who was 7 at the time, 7 years old. Shadman also made pictures of other underage girls, one an underage YouTuber, and then linked her YouTube channel underneath the like explicit art that he made of her, which is on top of it, not only are you eroticizing this person against their consent, then you're linking their content so the people who get off to your sick are going and harassing her. Then Shadman started making art of a very popular actress and then dealt with legal problems because of that and had his website shut down. This all happened like around 2016, 2017, and a ton of YouTubers were still friends with Shadman, still bought Shadman's art, and Ava Kris Tyson is one of these people. And so Keemstar and Colossal's Crazy, they're 2 commentary YouTubers. They were very vocal against Shadman. but nobody took them seriously. I don't know why. I think maybe it's because it's Keemstar and they justified, they're like, oh, it's just Keemstar, you know? And they justified it because who cares, you know? I think that's what happens with a lot of these people. As long as they view the victim as somebody who's bad, they don't care what happens to that person, right? That's super f***ed up. And the whole argument about like, oh, it's like fictional doesn't really work here, because Shadman did not make art of fictional people. Shadman made art of real people and sexualized real people who were underaged. It was so gross. It was so gross. So it was like known amongst like commentary YouTubers that Kris Tyson owned a piece of artwork by Shadman and was like somewhat friendly with Shadman and defended Shadman. And so commentary YouTubers who knew that history were already suspicious of her. And then also having heard behind the scenes that she's kind of a mess in the same way that Keffals is a mess, then yeah, people were, you know, very suspicious, right? Linking her content was beyond insanity. Honestly, that's just harassment. That's just it's sexual harassment. Already drawing the picture is sexual harassment, and then directing your audience to their content is like also sexual harassment. It's disgusting. Okay, Dr. Chrisman, we're way past that topic. If you can't move past the topic, then shut up, okay? We're busy talking about this now. I don't care about your thoughts on gendering. I already gave you the rules, okay? All right. So yeah, Shadman was a very, very controversial person. In last stream, you will have seen that we reacted to Turkey Tom's video on Shadman, who Shadman is, all of the history behind Shadman. And there are millions of subscriber YouTubers who are still on good terms with Shadman. And I guess it's because apparently, according to some of you I talked to, these Newgrounds creators were like super, super well respected by like YouTubers. So it's interesting. It's interesting, to say the least. So anyways, Nickmercs made this tweet just a month ago. People were attacking Kris Tyson even a month ago about like, oh, how could you leave your child? How could you leave your wife, et cetera, right? And so when that was happening, you know, understandably, like a lot of us were like, okay, well, you're going to attack somebody. Like, that's not what to attack them for unless you have like direct evidence of something like that, you know? Okay, can we get a mod for Dr. Chrisman and just do a timeout or something? Yeah. So Shadman is very, very problematic. And I'm very suspicious of people who've bought art from Shadman, you know? And one of the pieces of art that Ava Tyson owned was a piece of artwork of an underage person, like filleting a gun or whatever. And yeah, it's kind of gross. So how did this all kind of kick off? So we tried to watch this video on a past stream, okay? Basically, this guy made a video, right? And I have to say, this dude's video was awful. God awful, okay? This dude's video was so bad. It could have been good. It had so much potential, but it, yeah, no. Yeah, I tried to watch this. You guys will remember. 12. I almost like self-immolated trying to watch this. It's terrible. Why was it bad? Because he focuses on things that are irrelevant when there are way bigger issues to be opening with, right?
2003. The problem with that is that there's a 7-year age gap. So when you started socializing with this guy online and building an online connection and some sort of friendship, and you know, you talking to this guy, playing video games with him, socializing, he was only 13 years old.
I don't know if he wrote a script for this or if he was just spitballing, you know?
In middle school, and you were in college. You were 20 years old. So that's what I'm going to talk about, is why is it that someone who is in college, who's like a sophomore or junior at that point, what are you doing making friends with a middle schooler? Now, this is all really, really, really bad, considering all the other stuff with the art that I talked about. The fact that you're also bisexual, and the fact that...
See, the bisexual part is not really relevant in this, right? The bisexual part is not really relevant in this. So he just brought up a whole bunch of stuff that really wasn't relevant when he could have focused on stuff that was more pressing. But basically, he's pointing out that Kris Tyson may have had some inappropriate interactions with people who were underage a few years ago. And that was a correct observation. Everything else that he included in this was like stupid. It was really stupid. So
12, 2003, he would have been 14 years old. So this guy is asking you these questions, and
apparently he wanted to be like Project Veritas, which is hilarious to me.
And you were talking to him when he was super young. How does he know this? I don't know. But it definitely doesn't.
God, dude, the lack of charisma is just crazy.
Guy, you're talking one-on-one in a voice chat with this guy.
Oh, I forgot to put my noise gate on. My bad. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. All right.
But the kind of Snapchats that you're sending, this is the Snapchat that you sent. You said, I get weird snap from Kris. And it's a picture of him making a weird face next to an American flag, and it says, coming for America. Now, you might think that, oh man, this must be some weird 4th of July joke. Nope, it's not 4th of July. You can clearly see the date right there. This guy would have been like 15.
What was the date?
Oh man, this must, and it's a
January 26, 2019.
picture of him making a weird face next to.
It's like, bro, just get to the point. He could not get to the point in this video. Everything. He brought everything under the sun up. Oh my God.
Did that. One thing I want to mention is how I know that when he
Stardust, you sound like a robot. Uh-oh. Okay, just 1 second. 1 second, guys. 1 second. Okay. Check. How's it now? Yeah, I think it's better now. Okay. All right. So, all right. Resuming.
was in high school is he put it on his LinkedIn account. He said that he entered into high school of August of 2018 and graduated on May.
By the way, this guy says, oh, I'm not going to reveal anything about this guy, and just basically reveals everything about this guy, which is crazy, you know?
2022.
So yeah, I just could not get through this video. But basically, it was such a garbage done video. He admitted that he had rushed this video because he wanted to get it out before other people got out their videos. One of them being like Mike Klum or whatever, which is like, bro, how many subscribers are you? Like 2.18? Okay, yeah, you're probably not gonna like, okay, all right. So yeah, this whole thing, this made me want to light myself on fire. Listening to this video, it made me want to light myself on fire. Can't you explain what is happening instead of just like reading the thing? Yeah, he could have done so much better. Like, what is going on? You know? So it like makes the entire argument that he's making very compelling. But he did get the ball rolling, so there's props to him there. But yeah, it's just stupid. So then he basically alleges that Lava is this person who is significantly younger than Kris, which is true. And is somebody who Kris was interacting with, most likely in a very inappropriate way, which is also true. And Lava comes out and says that, oh, that's not true. That's not true. It didn't happen like that. You know, it's not like that. So let me see, let me pull this up. Here it is. So then Lava comes out initially about all of this news, you know, because other YouTubers are making videos on it too now after this guy. And Lava comes out and says, these videos are massive lies and twisting the truth. Ava never did anything wrong and just made a few edgy jokes. I was never exploited or taken advantage of. Can you do me a favor and comment on these videos and tell them to stop spreading lies? This situation takes away from children who are actively being exploited every day online. I'm not a victim of anything being claimed in these videos at all. I am not a victim, and I am not backpedaling any statements I've already made. Everything I've stated is still very true. Nothing bad happened between me and Kris. People are creating lies around my name. Yesterday, while under a lot of stress from trying to get my story out as quickly as possible, I made a mistake and included 2 videos in a tweet that had nothing to do with my situation. Here are the correct videos, and these ones should be taken down. I apologize to the creators of the original videos and the first screenshots. So yeah, Prism is the guy who made the original garbage video. Yes, they were printouts of the screenshots. Am I the only person that's never heard the word self-immolate before Aaron Bushnell? No, I'm sure it's, let's see.
I know, dude, I would come inside of that egg and then watch her eat.
Jesus Christ, dude. So this person says, you're a 13-year-old in Kris Tyson's Discord listening to like this. You are a victim despite how you feel about it. So let's see.
I know, dude, I would come inside of that egg and then watch her eat it and then watch her have sex with another man while she comments about how my genitalia can never satisfy her. Dude, I would come inside of that egg and then watch her eat it and then watch her have sex with another man while she comments about how my genitalia can never satisfy her.
So that's pretty
I know.
pretty
I
rough.
hope he gets cancer in the mouth.
I gotta say that is one of the not good places.
I hope he goes his entire life not smoking a single cigarette, and then when he gets 80, he just gets fucked with some dude with some cancer dick, and he shoves it in his mouth and he gets
Yeah, that's hot.
from cancer dick. I hope he gets cancer in the mouth.
So yeah, probably inappropriate, I would say, in my personal opinion. Was Mr. Beast canceled now? Not sure. But yeah, no, sorry, no, Lava is a victim, and at this point I'm thinking Stockholm too. Well, here's the thing.
Come inside
You know,
of that egg and then watch her eat it.
God. The reason
and then watch
why
her have sex
the reason
with
why
another man.
this is the reason why it's important to establish these boundaries between adults and minors is because there is a type of where basically adults will introduce minors to adult concepts and sexual concepts in a way that's not very appropriate, but in a way that normalizes it for them, right? Now, I don't know if this was intentional. I can't say, right? But at least at this point in the stream, okay? But I will say, yes, if you've got like minors hanging out with you, you probably shouldn't be making these types of jokes around friends who are around the same age as you. I couldn't care. But yeah, for minors, you're basically like normalizing somebody to talk to you like this, or normalizing somebody to talk to them like this. And it's also introducing sexual concepts probably when they're not ready, you know? So, and yeah, it's just not a boundary that you want to cross. These are things that you want to approach with, like, either they want to approach with a trusted adult who can introduce these kinds of things, like, you know, safety and sex ed and all of these things in a safe way with that child, not in like this like way that is kind of like insensitive and yeah, kind of wild, you know? So yeah, Ava's wrong, but telling Lava what is true about their experience and having that situation be so public must be just awful. Yeah, I would agree with that. Most kids don't process their trauma or realize it's trauma till later in life. Lava has made a tweet saying they misremembered how their convos with Chris were. And I agree with that, Pain. Yeah. A lot of the time, part of the reason why it also is pretty insidious when this stuff happens is because kids don't realize that what is happening is necessarily bad or a violation of their boundaries. They don't know. They don't know enough to know that it's bad. And that's why it's super important that when they're introduced to concepts and introduced to sex ed, that it is done in a proper way, and a way to protect them, and not something that makes light of it, right? So a lot of kids, yeah. So again, this is just based off of what we've seen so far, okay? So that's what I'm saying so far. But yeah, children don't know. It's why a lot of kids who grow up being abused by their parents, being sexually abused by their parents, don't realize that what their parents are doing to them is wrong until later on in life, because that is a trusted adult for them. They don't know that the actions being done are bad. In fact, they might even, you know, and it's involuntary, but it's not like they, you know, it's a very conflicting emotional position and psychological position to be in, you know? So, all right, moving on. So that video came out, and then after that video came out, and after, you know, the stuff kind of blew up, and there was like an interview between Prism and Chud Logic, and, you know, which apparently Prism just got BTFO'd. After that, another person named Nathan comes out, okay? And while this is happening, like, by the way, this Kris Tyson, all this stuff with Kris Tyson, while this is happening, I have heard that because Lava said what they said, that, oh, it wasn't that bad, etc., that some of the other people who were part of Kris Tyson's old server were kind of like put off by that, and were like, no, that's not the case. It absolutely was worse. Like, it absolutely was as bad as they're saying it is, right? And so people behind the scenes were like, oh, like, so this Nathan person comes out, and I guess he was part of the Kris Tyson server, and he was one of these people who was like, what the like, no, it absolutely was bad. So Nathan tweets this out. Ava Kris Tyson from Mr. Beast preyed upon me when I was 15. This is my story.
Kris Tyson from Mr. Beast used me and manipulated me and did very inappropriate things with me while I was about 15 years old. I was actually friends with Lava GS at the time, who is the main victim of Kris that everyone has been talking about these last few days, who claims he isn't a victim, but we all know he is, and we all know he probably got paid off. Not only that, but he's also...
I didn't like that. This is the one thing I will say about this video. Nathan, I doubt Nathan's listening to me. One thing I'll say is in this video in particular, I don't like this implication that Lava got paid off. It is as simple as people who are younger it's almost like a self-defense mechanism. They'll say it's not that bad. They'll remember it, they'll misremember it in a way that kind of like normalizes or justifies it or makes it not seem that terrible. So I will say I didn't agree with that assertion.
Also under an NDA from when he worked for MrBeast Gaming for 2 years, and he tried to get me to join MrBeast Gaming himself, Lava. He's the one who actually sent me the contract and tried to get me to sign the NDA.
And the NDA probably doesn't apply to this private server, right? The NDA probably applies to just their business dealings, probably not to that server. Passion76PJ, thank you for the $5. Hey, Stardust, I find all this extremely inappropriate and disturbing. These kids have been used, and it's really sad. Well,
at which point I ended our friendship because I knew they were just trying to silence me. Me and him were both initially involved in running Kris's Discord server, helping him set up his Twitch streams and moderating them.
Nate's calling me. Hey, what's up? You're on stream.
You just leaked your address. Please end your stream.
As well as other technical back-end things that he needed help with. This Discord server that we were a part of had about 10 people in it, most of whom were minors. I'm not sure how they got in there, other than me and Lava. He won a giveaway and Kris invited him after that. And Kris invited me after I saw one of his tweets asking for help setting up a Garry's Mod server for the 10 million subscriber MrBeast video. This turned into us having lots of private conversations with Kris and playing video games with him for hours on end. Not only did we do a lot of unpaid work for him that he promised he would pay us for, he would also frequently bring up sexual topics that was definitely not appropriate to bring up around 15, 16-year-olds, especially with him being like, I don't know, 20, 21 years old. He would even go as far as linking me several different corn and hentai videos throughout the time of me talking with him. Not only that, but he had an NSFW bot in his Discord server before he made it public. So when it was just a private server, his little circle of minors. And he would use this NSFW bot to spam different corn images.
great child labor. Well, look, yeah, that's like a lot. Apparently, behind the scenes, that's a lot of YouTube. A lot of YouTube is just child labor. So, yeah.
Alongside all these 15-year-olds. He would also frequently call me dad and daddy as well as the others, which I guess we all kind of just took as a joke at the time. You have to think this is someone who we looked up to at the time, we idolized, we thought was the coolest person in the world, so they couldn't really do any wrong in our eyes. But looking back, I was definitely uncomfortable at being called...
Here's the second part.
I was definitely uncomfortable being called daddy by a 20-year-old, and even just thinking about it now, it's just uncomfortable. This server later went public and became his official Discord server, but before it did, he had me and Lava spend multiple days scrubbing this Discord server clean of all of the N-words he had sent in it, as well as his friends, as well as deleting the NSFW channels and making sure no one could see that he was spamming corn to minors. This story is so much bigger and runs so much deeper than any of you really realize, so if you want to hear more and you want a part 2, let me know. I was definitely uncomfortable.
So, yeah, basically he alleges this, right?
Kris Tyson from
And again, Lava speaks out apparently and says, no, that's not true. We didn't have to scrub anything, blah, 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 right? And so, like, part of the issue there is, like, you know, again, I think Lava is misremembering, right? But yeah, Nathan and others who were involved in this server were, again, really put off by Lava running defense for Kris, right? They were like, why is Lava running for defense? The running defense is obviously something that happened, right? And again, I'm willing to be, like, charitable and be like, look, Lava probably doesn't remember, probably doesn't think of it like that, you know? So... Deep Sea Monster says, Stardust, have you looked at the entire Discord that was released? Not yet. We will get there. I want to go through like the full timeline of how all of this came out first. Gotta go, but I will definitely watch if you make a video about this. Night Star in chat. Good night. Good one. Worst of the internet says, I get trolls doing that whole dad and daddy and will make weird comments in the chat and then they give me for I can't take a joke. But I don't know. If these are like 12-year-olds saying, yeah. Well, again, Nathan may also be a victim, but he shouldn't be saying things against other victims. It makes it harder for him and others. I think a lot of what goes on Pain is like people don't understand the psychology behind this kind of stuff, you know? So and like the mental gymnastics a person will do to like defend themselves, you know? And it's like a self-defense mechanism. So then Nathan makes a second post, right? And because initially, you know, you hear this stuff and it sounds a little conspiratorial, right? And I'm sure people did reply and were like, yo, like, where's the evidence for this, right? So Nathan makes a second post, okay?
To yesterday's video of me talking about Ava Kris Tyson and what they did to me when I was 15 years old. This video has all the proof in it, all the receipts, and all the screenshots.
And you'll see, we'll go through all of the Discord screenshots as well. But basically, yeah.
Thanks to an old friend of mine who was a moderator in Chris's Discord server at the time, Cookie. Now, Cookie actually went ahead and downloaded logs of all the individual channels on Chris's server before it went public, knowing that this was kind of being covered up, and he kept the logs of it for himself. He actually reached out to me here on Twitter, and I'm going to provide a lot of the screenshots backing up the claims that I made that Lava refuted.
Damn. Okay, so I downloaded a lot of the mods channel in the server when I was mod. Here's screenshots from those downloads backing up what Nathan has said. And
I'm going to provide a lot of the screenshots backing up the claims that I made that Lava refuted. For example, I made a claim that there was an NSFW channel in the server where Chris would spam corn. Here you can see Chris talking about locking down the NSFW channel to True Gods and Anointed only. By the way, this is in 2019. I was a True God and I was a minor. Not only that, but you can see me right below it, Nathan.rtx, saying this is a bad idea. So even I knew as a kid that this was a really bad idea. Here is Lava himself talking about starting the commencement of cleaning the server, word for word. I said he was talking about scrubbing the server. He says that never happened. Here you can see him talking about it, as well as me and Cookie himself talking about it. I just want to make this video real quick, disproving some of the claims that Lava refuted and showing that they actually are true, but I actually have thousands of Discord messages to go through in these logs that I was just provided by Cookie. Shout out to him for giving me them, and I'm going to be going through them and posting an update video with some more proof.
And then here are the images used in this video. Keep in mind these are all photos of Discord logs downloaded directly from Chris's server, including the last image, which I forgot to add to the video. Okay. So these are all the stuff. Okay, open image in new tab. Okay. So here is Spectrum doesn't throttle. I'm gonna put a link in the Discord on my story. Make sure NSFW is locked down to only gods and anointed, LOL. Then Nathan, the guy who we just watched on video, says, bruh, this is a bad idea. Chris replies, how? LOL. Nathan says, we're gonna die. Okay. Okay, what does that mean? Then Cookie says, that's how I know the bot won't delete his messages. This is a few days ago, LOL. Cookie says, yeah, I was searching for that and noticed it. Lava says, commence the cleansing of the Discord, search every kind of bad word in every known chat, delete every instance of it, unless it's a bot log. Best to search oldest to newest so you don't see so many bot logs. Lava says, yeah, everything needs gone. Nathan says, correct. Okay, so yeah, they were deleting every single bad word. So Lava, I guess, is misremembering or whatever. Who knows? And see here. By the way, the mods that are listed here, apparently Cookie was 16 at this point. Nathan was 15 or 16. And Lava was 15, I think, in this. So these are like all underage people moderating this Discord server, basically like scrubbing it of everything. And also them being moderators, if there was an NSFW channel, they would have had access to that NSFW channel. So best to search oldest and newest, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Anointed, what the f is? Anointed is, I guess, one of their Discord roles. So yeah, like 15 and 16-year-olds basically moderating this Discord server, and one of the 15 or 16-year-olds says to Chris, like, hey, this is not a good idea to have an NSFW channel. And also, you know, what Lava denied, basically them having to scrub the Discord. Cookie says, by the way, I went and deleted every single time the N-word has been used, so that improves chances of partnership. A lot was said while it was a private server. Nathan says, yes. Cookie says, we should do that with all banned words. Nathan says, let us know before you delete any kind of meme or because I want to archive it first. Cookie says, yeah, I didn't delete any of the images with it since I just searched for it and did some looking in really old messages. And Nathan put something there, an attachment, and says yikes. And Cookie says, yeah, Milk said that a lot. So yeah, they were all teenagers, 15 or 16, it seems. I deleted every single time the N-word has been used. A lot was said when it was a private server. That says a lot about the environment of Kris's server, coming directly from a moderator on the server back in 2019 during everything unfolding. And that's short what train, Cookie of Gods. Yeah, it's serious stuff, putting underage people in positions they shouldn't be in. Yeah, well, I would say again, like the NSFW channel, if those kids were moderating, they probably had access to that channel, and they probably shouldn't have had access to it. So, were you there by any chance? I was not there. I was not there. I was not part of that. So, then we've got the moderator leaks. The moderator Discord leaks. The full uncensored Ava Kris Tyson from Mr. Beast Discord staff chat logs. Do I have this downloaded? I'll go through this. I might need to change my shirt. I'm getting a little warm in here. What was that question, haha? I don't know. I have no idea. Give me a second, guys. Just opening it. Okay. All right, here it is. Note to view, you have to download blah, blah, blah. Some screenshots obtained from the logs. Keep in mind, lots of messages were deleted before these logs were downloaded, and there were still several channels that weren't gone through yet / don't have downloaded. Appreciate everyone's patience and support through this all. So here are the logs. Apparently this discount milk person had like did a lot of like the stuff. Okay, a lot of the stuff. Was a pretty big offender on a lot of things. So that is just something to keep in mind. Oh, you were asking Deep Sea Monster if they were there. No, just all the logs were released. So here are the mod logs, okay? Dank memes, mods, LOL. Only for mods and IDK. Kris Tyson saying, whoever made this PP big. And then this person is adding it's Hayden and saying, you got a big PP, okay? Discount Milk is an actual, and I feel like Daddy Long is a fed. Let me see here. It's Hayden is like 14, apparently. LOL, who the f made a Taylor Swift channel? Then it's Hayden did an attachment. Then Kris says, eat my cock, Lamau. Then Discount Milk says, me, I did. Don't flame me. If you don't appreciate it, you can cut your dick off. Okay, wow. Okay, all right. Kris Tyson says, about to play a prank on everyone in the server. Dabbot. There's so many people. Oh, Jesus. Lamau. Shade, is everyone a god now or what? Shade is 15. Brooke, I think, is an adult. Discount Milk was another minor? I thought Discount Milk was an adult. I don't see anything about them being a minor. I love hearing you read this just deadpan and big peepee. While this server exploded, while the server improved, it got nuked last year. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about, Gucci, but okay. Okay. Is everyone a god now or what? Just make the auto roll god. No. Golf with your friends? Join Pablo's room. Yes. Making dinner, be there soon. Oof, we are only playing for 30 minutes. We are more important than dinner. It's almost done. I do not have golf. They're already off. Also, Kris, Anointed can't see this channel. Do you guys want to help me in CS comp? I can AWP, but I never play comp later. Dang man, I was at work. Oof. I'll be on if you happen to play again tomorrow night. What is this? This shade person. I regret doing this, but okay. So let's just scroll through and see here. Let's see. Anyone going to talk about this kid Moofy literally just uses Discord to self-promote every single video he posts on YouTube? I didn't realize that. Yeah, it is a bit annoying. He does it in the Dank Memes channel. Blah, blah, blah. Snapchatted him. Seriously, I think on Beckett's it was mentioned they were a minor, but Milk and Lava beefed a lot, apparently. I don't know. I don't think Discount Milk was a minor, unless I'm wrong. I did too and texted him. Brooke the mom does the eye face or eye emoji. Also they're kind of a jerk if I'm honest. No, they used Rabbit. I've got an hour before I'm home, driving home from Maryland. Okay, let me know, fam. I'm thinking I'm gonna play some Overwatch when I get home. Okay, no, that was a vacuum. Okay, let's see where Kris comes back. Gonna put the link in the Discord on my story. Make sure NSFW is locked down to only Gods and Anointed, LOL. Gods and Anointed, again, are two Discord server roles, okay? Nathan, bruh, this is bad idea. Okay, so gonna put the link in the Discord to my story. Make sure NSFW is locked down to only Gods and Anointed. Bruh, this is a bad idea. How? We're gonna die. I mean, it's a good idea, but a bad idea. That's my normal internet. Facts. Okay, so Nathan is not necessarily the best, most honest actor here, but fair enough. Okay. Yeah, okay. I mean, I guess if you're talking to a creator that you really like, you know, you're gonna fold pretty easy. Is NSFW locked down though? Nathan says yes. Gods and Anointed only. Kris says, all right, BRB, gonna flood this. Here we go. And then Nathan says, fuck. Chris says, I'd rather people not see how weird we are, lol. Wait, they can't read messages in there, right? No, they can't, Brooke. It's only gods and anointed that can. No. Chris, no one but gods and anointed can see the channel. It is working, I promise. Oh God, here we go. Do we want to add more rules, Lamau? Okay. Lock the thread too. There would need to be lots of change before Beast server goes public. I wonder why. What thread from Nathan? Not safe for work. We did that. How many times do I have to say it's locked? Lamau. I don't know. I'm on mobile. I don't feel like checking. If the server gets 1K people, it can get partnered. If the server gets 10K members, I think we as God should unionize and get paid to be here. Don't tell Chris. Okay. Leave the public NSFW channel empty. It's just a joke. Chris, permission to set up moderation bots, proper logging, etc. Is that something you want? Yeah, discount milk is not underage. I just got confirmation. Permission to set up moderation bots, proper logging, etc. Is that something you want? Chris says granted. Discount milk says Q2. Yes, sex. If that was something you wanted. I want all that and sex. Okay. This place is still hopping. I was demoted. All the power and none of the responsibilities. I'm here for it. You weren't demoted. Just change the role name. Okay. I've already set up moderation. Logging does need to improve though. Moderation, logging, and just about everything else in the world. Yeah, it does modding and it's smart about pulling up people's accounts. Like mod logs, @moderator will show everything that moderator has done. Hacking a normal user will show that they have that on their account. The display is nice too. Like there are pages instead of spamming chats. I can get into anything but general. Still can't get in. Okay. I made the NSFW channel and Lamau put that blame on me because I was asked to. By Chris. Okay. Oh, let's see here. Okay, this might be another talk about the NSFW channel. Oh, here it is. Brooke says, so what's the point of the NSFW channel for exactly? And then Discount says, at Brooke the mom and says, and then we scroll down and then Nathan says, I made the NSFW channel Lamau, put that blame on me. Brooke says, honestly, why though? And then Nathan says, because I was asked to. And then Brooke says, bye. And then Nathan says, Chris. And Brooke says, okay, I do think it's a bit inappropriate and should be limited to those who are actually of the appropriate age because it's open to everyone, is it not? In my opinion, there should be a bit more of a restriction on it. I don't have any issue with the channel. What I have an issue with are minors that have access to said channel. Then Chris says, is there even a way to do that? And then Discount Milk says, not really, no. Then Chris says, so what do we do? LOL, remove it? And Nathan says, no, people like it. Even if there was a way, anyone can lie about their age. Lamau. Chris says, yeah, true. And I mean, to be fair, the internet is full of. Discord says that if you can't regulate it, don't have one. Ooh, that's a good point. It's a responsibility of the server owner to prevent minors from viewing materials. Stardust, they did absolutely, thankfully, as terms of proof, because most of the NSFW was there in general as well, even after the server went public. If you're in a server and there are people sharing things like this, hold the folks who are doing this accountable. Also hold the mods accountable if they're either ignorant of this or blatantly allowing it to happen. Here it is. Chris says, what am I, a parent? And then Discount says, LOL. And then Lava says, I say we get rid of it because of the fan base of Beast and Chris are mostly under 18. And Shade says, that's true. And then Brooke puts the shrugging emoji. Brooke says, not able to check ranks anymore because Rhino insta-deletes messages. All right, I purged the chat. Come on, guys, let's get along. No need to argue. We are all chosen with power. Even though you might not be friends, don't display it here where everyone has to see it. I like all of you and hate to see everything fall apart. Here's the thing. The NSFW chat is definitely two-sided. I totally understand and see both sides. How about we come to a conclusion? I was also in a voice channel, and Chris wants to keep it, which is totally understandable. I also have an idea to make the channel a bit safer. How about we make a role called 18 plus and we manually give it to people we know is in the age. This way we can all relax and not have to worry. Let me know what you guys think of this idea. Just react. So starts Chris legit argue with kids about keeping the NSFW channel. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Can we make it private after having shared and crap already? Jeez, dude. That's literally what I was suggesting. It would be a lot of work from Chris. That's literally what I was suggesting. Chris says, but I'm fine with it. Nathan says, I think it's a good idea. Then Brooke, okay, whatever. But like, I don't know how many people we know of that are of age other than demi-mods. Then Shadow says, that's true. Get to know people. Well, go into the chat. Some people already voiced their ages, lol. Literally, basically already what the NSFW channel does in a sort of sense. Let's take their social security numbers, lol. Nathan says Lamau. Orion says Lamau. Now that's what I'm talking about. And the 3 lucky numbers on the back of the card. Oh no, Discount Milk is now arguing about it. God, dude, why? Discount Milk apparently is the same age as Chris. Discount Milk says, God, this is such a disaster. Chris said he was fine how it is. Don't overrule him. Brian says, I've made the role inside of the channel. Now it's a matter of getting the role to people. If people complain, talk to them in a voice, and you should figure it out quick. Lamau. Nathan says, what? Discount Milk says, if you have an issue with it, either like it or lump it. Nathan says it was a suggestion, and Chris said he was cool with it. And Discount Milk says, it's a bloody meme server. Brian says, listen, Discount, there are arguments being made. I wanted to resolve everything and still make things work. Okay, scrolling down. So Discount Milk threw kind of a little hissy fit. What am I, a parent? First, you became one shortly after this. Second, you as a person of influence, you owe it to yourself to prevent things like this from getting out of hand. Yeah. Is Brooke an actual mom, like keeping tabs on them? I'm not sure. Worse to the internet. I'm not sure. Let me see. I think they're an adult at the very least. Okay. Don't tell people about NSFW being for roles. People who don't have the role don't need to know about it. Nathan says I had originally announced it, but Ryan said how they don't really need to know. There's an NSFW channel if they can't see it. Plus, then they will beg for it. Then El Jefe says lava f off. Clout chaser. Since Discount Milk says, since we age-gated the NSFW channel, we need to demote any staff that isn't 18. At Chris the Meme God. Okay, friend, calm yourself. Discount Milk says it's only fair. Nathan says that makes no goddamn sense. Sorry. I mean, you can, but it isn't necessary. What? The channel was age-gated because children can see it. Correct. What teenager do you know that hasn't seen a pair of tits yet? There's like a 12-year-old on staff, then yeah, sure, but why would there be? I agree with that. So you want staff to see because they're staff. I mean, staff is supposed to have access to all channels to moderate them. That's like saying policeman, saying they're exempt from the law because they enforce it. Discount Milk kind of has a point here. Can't let children view. That was the reasoning, correct? Why are you acting like it was my ideal, LMFAO? Discount Milk says, no, I'm just arguing the logic behind it. If you're going to enforce it, one person got to enforce it for everyone. Well, I mean, go ahead if you want. It will not help much, though, since the only thing it's doing is pushing the problem to the side. Personally, I don't care if I can see it or not, as long as I don't get, like, demoted, barred out. Is it that serious, though? Shade says, I don't think it's that serious. Discount Milk says, that's what everyone else was saying. I don't know. I don't think any of them should have had access to it. We're age-gating the NSFW channel because it's illegal for children to see. No, read what Brooke said. It's illegal. Easy solution, make a role under 18 for me, Bryce, give it to us, hide the NSFW channel from us, boom. That's amazing, I'm glad it's legal. I didn't look at the page. Well, it was pruned because some dickhead pruned it all. Nathan, you can't, you're admin. Well, I tried. Admin sees everything. Why are you being so negative to everything? For real, though. Then Discount Milk says, I'm not being negative, I'm being fair. And then Lava says, name one idea where you haven't been like, no. It's because it was Ryan's ideal amount. Discount Milk says, Lava must not be 18, lol. Lava says, Milk, ever since the server went public, you've treated me like I haven't done anything to you. I legit try to be nice to everyone. Discount Milk says, I'm not treating anyone like anything. Nathan says, would you rather us make the channel be visible to everyone, Milk? Discount says, I'm literally being the fairest person here. Lava says, now you're trying to find reasons to get us demoted. El Jefe says, you all sound like a bunch of butt little bitches. True, El Jefe. Nathan says, Lamau, true. Lava says, Jeffrey has it right. Discount Milk says, LOL. Lava says, like, I don't click on the NSFW page because I'm not some. So this is the argument of Lava and Milk had about being demodded. Forgot Nathan was pitching a fit too about this. The children can't see that them being allowed to see isn't normal. Yeah, that's true. Chris says join mod VC. What the is the bot instantly banning people for? Like, people know they can be instantly banned for saying certain words. Like, shouldn't get people banned. I don't know, it's just asked to make that happen. Yes, you delete and warn people. Chris requested that. Chris wanted them banned. And Discount Milk added Chris with a bunch of question marks. Lava says, so we do what he told us. Wow, okay, way to be a dickhead. No, they don't know what they're doing. That's what I'm talking about, not the thing, Lamau. We took out the trash, Lamau. Wow, I'm banning you. And I guess Lava banned Discount Milk as a joke. Okay. Dude, there's a lot of messages in here. I had crackers in my soup. LOL. Attachment. Wait, no. I'm gonna just search NSFW. Beck. He didn't actually say the N-word. He said neck, but he censored the A so it looked like it. At the very least, he should have been a mute. Okay, whatever. I believe that should be a long mute. What if someone posts, I would assume banned, but unsure. I believe that should be a long mute. But if it's on purpose, like if the person just joins and posts NSFW content, then ban. How long? Not safe for work content, 6 hours. Well, what's up? I banned someone last night for sending a meme that contained his name was Moth and I unbanned him. He just joined the server. Yeah, I don't think his intention was to join and post that though. Yeah, honestly, we'll just keep it at a day mute. Okay. Rhino put an NSFW pic in bots. Just delete. I did, just letting you know. Yikes, 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 what the A 14-year-old running an NSFW server, what the is this? Okay, so they knew that that was problematic, right? There's not so fun fact, Daddy has been used over 100 times in this one save so far. Jesus. So they knew that it was wrong. Come on, bro. Yikes, yikes, yikes. A 14-year-old running an NSFW server, what the is this? Daddy's a little slut, ooh, 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 ooh. Bitch, go to class, the you're late for algebra, dumbass. It's so gross. He keeps talking about having roleplay stuff and he's 14 and he has a server of NSFW stuff. Do report him to Discord. Bro, you're reporting 14-year-olds for Discord, but you got 15 and 16-year-olds moderating an NSFW server? Not server, but chat? Come on, bro. Where's the hypocrisy? Come on. They're calling out somebody for being 14 and running a not safe for work Discord server, but they themselves have literal 15 and 16-year-olds moderating an NSFW chat. Hello? Under my current clauses with him, should he be found participating in any other NSFW servers, we will be banning his account from the server and reporting it to Discord. I've spoken with him. He has left the server he created and transferred the ownership of it. If you guys have any fact-checking of any servers he may be in that are deemed not appropriate, please let me know and we will deal with it swiftly and harshly. I gave him a single opportunity to redeem himself, and he did comply. Should he violate any clauses, that the outcome will be harsh. Stars, they had multiple NSFW channels. They even spoke about it in general chat. Crazy. Gonna put the link to my Discord on my story. Okay, that's all the NSFW stuff, I think. Let me see if I can search. Lava, should we ban sex, dick, pussy? Like, not have them get in trouble, just have the bot auto-delete? Lock the... Okay. Started sleepy time? No, not sleepy time. I can't stand hypocrisy, honestly, because they know what they're doing. Yeah, it's like, hello? What's going on here? You knew. So after this leak of the mod chat came out, Lava, one of these people, Lava basically folded. Kris Tyson's first alleged victim finally speaks out. I was wrong. After reading the chat logs, the stuff was inappropriate and wrong. Lava says, based on the recent screenshots and messages, I would like to say a statement about the Discord. This was 5 or 6 years ago, and I thought I had a good memory of the situation, but I was wrong. After reading the chat logs, this stuff was inappropriate and wrong. I spoke based on my memory of the situation, and I still do not remember these conversations, but they definitely happened. These conversations should not have happened with people at the age I was at that time. I strongly condemn them. I still believe I'm not a victim, but these conversations should not have happened with me and any other minor in this Discord. I was a minor in this situation and not the adult influencer. You shouldn't have allowed this to happen. I did not see this wrong at the time. This is only related to the Discord server and not any other statements I have already made regarding Ava Tyson. Jesus. Okay. Then there's a final video from Nathan. Look, Hero, you're gonna have to rewind. I'm not doing a summary for you, okay? All right, my final video on the Ava Kris Tyson from Mr. Beast. These are the last remaining Discord leaks before the entire file drops. T-minus 15 minutes. Okay.
Ava Kris Tyson's Discord server leaks are getting dropped in a little less than an hour, but I have a couple screenshots that are going to be included in that I wanted to show you guys right now. Here we have Kris complaining about the hentai bot not sending gay hentai and asking Lava if he's the one who did it. Now keep in mind, this server was scrubbed clean before it went public, and this is the result of after the great cleansing, as Lava called it. So there's not going to be an insane amount of evidence against Kris in these logs as much as there should have been, due to the fact that the great cleansing, in Lava's words, happened. He also says here that he wants a free NSFW channel, whatever that means. A lot of people have been saying I just don't know how to take a joke. Here's an example of something that I know was a joke, but is still channel. He also says here that he wants a free NSFW channel, whatever that means. A lot of people have been saying I just don't know how to take a joke. Here's an example of something that I know was a joke, but is still wrong and not appropriate to be sending in a channel with minors in it. They say...
Sorry, guys, give me a second. It's loading. I don't know why it's taking so long to load. Bruh. Come on. We're just waiting, chat. Sorry. Oh, dude, why?
Of something that I know was a joke, but is still wrong and not appropriate to be sending in a channel with minors in it. They say,
Wow. Why is it like this? What is going on? It's like the browser isn't working. What the fruck? What the frick? Okay, the Twitter is not working or something. Elon Musk, dude. Seriously, Elon sucks. I hate him. I hate Elon Musk. He f***ed up Twitter for me. To come back later. My tablet's low battery. Love you, Stardust. Have a good one, look, hero. Dude, all right, I'm gonna go for now, but I love you. Thanks for what you do. Thank you, Corbin. Hope you're doing well. Dude, why? I hate him. I hate Elon. I hate him so much. It's still Twitter, by the way. I refuse to call it X.
Discord server leaks are getting dropped in a little less than an hour, but I have a couple screenshots that are going to be included in that I wanted to show you guys right now. Here we have Chris complaining about the hentai bot not sending gay hentai and asking Lava if he's the one who did it. Now keep in mind, this server was scrubbed clean before it went public, and this is the result of after the great cleansing, as Lava called it. So there's not going to be an insane amount of evidence against Chris in these logs as much as there should have been, due to the fact that the great cleansing, in Lava's words, happened. He also says here that he wants a free NSFW channel, whatever that means. A lot of people have been saying I just don't know how to take a joke. Here's an example of something that I know was a joke, but is still wrong and not appropriate to be sending in a channel with minors in it. They say, just put my nudes in NSW. Obviously, it was a joke. They never did, to my knowledge. However, not a funny joke. Here we have Chris talking about how they finally
It would have been an okay joke amongst other adults. It's definitely not appropriate for minors.
locked down the NSFW channel.
Gotta work in the morning. Been enjoying your streams. Keep going, girl. Thank you, Danny. Guys, if you like the content, please remember to like the YouTube stream and subscribe. Consider super chatting or becoming a member. I greatly appreciate it.
To gods. However, I was a god and I was a minor at the time. So I'm not sure what the point of locking it down was if you're going to lock it down to a role that also has minors in it. Because Lava was in that role too. But then in the same message, they say, or should I open it back up? And I'm like, I don't know where this confliction was coming from between leaving the NSFW channel open or closed. Even to me at the time, it was pretty obvious to me that it should at least have the 18 and up warning on it. But these are 500,000 messages, so if you can help us go through all of them, post any screenshots of anything problematic you find or anything that just kind of rubs you the wrong way, because we have not gone through even a small percentage of it. We're just getting it out to you guys as fast as we can.
Images used in this video. Let's see here. I believe in a free NSFW channel. If people want to catch the gay, that's fine by me. I guess that just means he's okay with whatever being in there. Or sorry, she's okay with whatever being in there. Put my news in NSFW. Okay, open image in new tab. I locked the NSFW channel yesterday for Only Gods. What do you guys think? Should I open it back up? Also, discount milk. Can you give virtual gorilla god role? Okay, and then there's this. Commence the cleansing of the Discord, etc. There's also Ava Kris Tyson asking former college roommate discount milk if NSFW channel accessible by minors in their server should have gore or only. Oh, that's pretty problematic. Banning bitches, baby. Chris banned and at Rod for gore. Chris replies, should gore be allowed in NSFW or should it only be discount milk? They're minors, bro. Minors. Come on. Okay, here's the general chat. If it will work. Give me a second, guys. Why is this taking so long to load? It was just loaded on my other window. Now it's taking so long to load. Kind of wild this is happening when the Mr. Beast brand is targeted at kids. Yeah, it is kind of wild. Understatement. Okay. Maybe the drama gods are trying to save you from cringe. I wish. Okay. All right. So let's see. This is the general chat of that server. A lot of these people are anywhere from between the ages of 13 and 16. So it definitely falls in line with the Mr. Beast demographic. So let's see. We're going to search for some words here. It's just taking forever to load. I wonder if I have to just download these in like batches. How old are you? 14 and 15 in August. Bean was 14. Good stuff. Spicy chats in the general tab, I see. Thanks to the internet, I see random items in a space green screen. What's in the gay room? Scary things LLJK. It's Jimmy's chat room. Okay. Give it daddy, hurry the f up. I'll do some extra gives you suck. There. Ooh, go to NSFW. What the f? What is going on, bro? Give it to me now. Who is Reeble Feeble Geeble? Who is Reeble Feeble Geeble? Hello? This server doesn't have many rules, but one of them is keep NSFW in the NSFW channel. Who is Codbox? Yeah, I feel okay. And then discount milk is. Stars, I wonder how many searches of how old would show up. I wonder. There are 165 for NSFW. Did you send up the hentai bot or was it someone else, Lava? I didn't set it up. I'll look into it then. I believe in a free NSFW channel. If people want to catch the gay, that's totally fine by me. And it turns out it was Hayden who was the hentai bot setter upper. If you search Loli in the entire general thread, it will crash. Dude. Should gore be allowed in NSFW or should it be only discount milk? This is the full general chat. This is happening in general chat. As far as I know, gore is against Discord TOS. I accidentally joined the NSFW chat. Ew. Yep, I'm gonna go play Minecraft and Club Penguin to cleanse myself. Man, that's what NSFW is for, right? Wait, what? The NSFW channel is for cultured people. Only those who achieve anime legends can enter. There's some good shit in the NSFW thing. From Daddy Log. Okay. They have to step up their game in NSFW. Yeah, I see NSFW actually has NSFW now. I'm surprised there's no hentai in the NSFW chat. Let's talk in the NSFW chat. I'll be in NSFW waiting. Go back on NSFW. We'll talk there. Why does Chris allow NSFW? Why not? It's prawn. And some kids may not know NSFW. They will click on it. When you enter deleted channel, it tells you if you have 18 plus. You think kids are not curious? Well, my dad left me. Nice. Okay. Wow. The lava person is 2018 and in 2018 is 14. Yeah. Jesus. So the NSFW channel was just like really open for a while and minors could click on it if they wanted to. How's NSFW any better? Wonder if he faps to the NSFW. Leave and go to the NSFW. It's safer there. Can we make NSFW just NSFW but not? NSFW has an 18 and up warning. When you click on it, it's staying as is. Waterproof phone was the craziest part of it all. Why was Chris sending pics from the shower? Jesus. NSFW is just for the bot, so is allowed, but no up memes. Is the NSFW channel up yet? Why are you NSFW channel? Stop playing Fortnite and fix NSFW. We need it for research. And these are, again, like 15-year-olds and 16-year-olds. A 15-year-old is being told to fix the NSFW channel. Okay, that's weird. Not good. How many, dude? There's so many mentions of the NSFW channel. Yeah, kids, stop playing Fortnite. The pedos need their NSFW chat. Yeah, Jesus. Hello, gamers. Wait, where did NSFW go? You need a role now. Damn, okay. Nice, I'll consider it when it won't be illegal for me to purchase. What happened to NSFW? I don't think any server should have an NSFW channel unless it's a chat between a known adult friend group. Bruh, just search up internet. You don't need to see the NSFW chat. Nathan, did you delete NSFW? Nathan says, I'll DM you. Where's NSFW? What happened to the NSFW chat? Did the NSFW channel get deleted? A lot of these people were looking at it. From what I can see, a lot of these kids are looking at it, and I'm not feeling too happy about that. I'm not liking that. Like, what is going on? There's no emoticon to accurately convey my face as 14-year-olds need to fix the NSFW channel. Yeah. Hello? What? Hello? What's going on here? What happened to NSFW chat? Why do so many people care about the NSFW chat? Because boobies, yeah. With you running the NSFW business, but your voice doesn't sound too old. Some Nazis decided that NSFW channel needed to be age-gated. Discount Milk is crying, dude. Discount Milk is being a little bitch baby. Chris says NSFW channel has been deleted. It's for the best. Press F to pay respects. Where will I post NSFW memes, though? No one cares. Shouldn't that go into an NSFW channel? Where's the NSFW channel? Yo, they removed NSFW. What's this heresy? Also, where the f is NSFW? Bro, so many kids are asking for it. What is going on? Is the NSFW server removed? NSFW was removed a while ago. You have to be given an 18 plus tag to be able to have access to it. Jesus. There's a .boobs command for Rhino with NSFW chats if you guys need it for research purposes. Wait, what was that? Dragon. Okay, Chris Tyson here. Chris Tyson here, guys. Chris Tyson talking to his 15-year-old friends. Dragon Loli is overprotected. At least in the show, they say she's like 400 years old or something. Food Wars introduces everyone as a year 1 high schooler, and then the next scene is her in her underwear. Yikes, also Trash Panda can be looted now. She grew. What? What is that even? What was that sentence? What was that? What does this sentence even mean? What is going on? Do not inform the Shadman. Oh my god, they know who Shadman is. Refreshing Shad base daily, lol. Literally same all day, every day. Oh my god, dude. How old are these people again who are interacting while this is happening? I need a priest. No, wait, scratch that. The 400-year-old vampire Jesus, dude. Halezi WB? Halezi WB, how old were they? I want to know. Robo Eyes. Wait, the Trash Panda? No. Who is Chirp Chirp? Chris, what's your snap? This is my snap. Do not inform the Shabman. I bet. When Philo turned into a loli? What? Oh god, I'm dying. Protect, bet. Chris want to hit? Okay, 14-year-old making a comment on who Chris wants to hit. Okay. Lava, why? This is the loot police. You've been caught looting. Chris joins the chat. Debated by Draughter? What is Draughter? When Chris enters the chat, me finding out it's Draughter. Who is Draughter? Streamer, you own the stream. Don't let the stream own you. We own a house. No, look, I'm not. Don't let the house own you. Look, no, I'm not. El Chapo is my father. Okay, moving past that. It's NSFW, no kids. If you jacked it off, it makes you gay because you're jacking off a dick. I've been in the NSFW server a lot in there. Just typing .neko because it's funny. What happened to NSFW channel? Jesus, all of these people are addicted. So, like, is there NSFW channels? Because I see 18 plus rank. Okay, Beans. Beans is apparently 14 asking this. I put an NSFW channel on my server, but you were 14. Dude, I cannot believe the hypocrisy here. The fact that they are calling out this person for being 14 and owning an NSFW Discord server, but they have a 14-year-old managing the bot that posts NSFW stuff and hentai in their own NSFW chat. Like, what? Hello? Hi, Deethend. I deleted it because since we don't have an NSFW channel, there's no reason to have it, Lamau. What the f happened to NSFW channel? Felt like you needed NSFW content you could search elsewhere. Next Discord server adds NSFW channel 500 IQ. We don't need an NSFW channel. There's literally thousands of Discord servers dedicated to. Okay, I'm just going through every mention of NSFW here, guys. Chat, are you entertained so far? Are you getting a good view of everything that's been happening? Wait, whoa. Sev, a growing collection of my map art is NSFW. What? Excuse me? I hope they're talking about like maps, like as in navigation. Okay, so I think we've basically been through all the NSFW mentions. Gonna do the loli mentions now. Loli comes up 239 times. Okay? Don't bully the server's designated lolly. Okay. People are bullying Chandler. Why are we bullying Thought's name? Okay. When Loli Thought doesn't notice you or add you back on Snap. What? Loli, explain? Is there somebody named Loli? Hello everyone, I'm Lolibot. A friendly neighborhood Lolibot here. Have a good day, everyone. Lolibot loves you all. Bye now, Loli. Okay, I'm confused. I think one of these people is named Loli. I don't know. Some Loli a day keeps the FBI away? What? You want to see something really gross? Type in age of consent on the second thread file. I'm sure I could just do it here. Okay, age of consent. The drinking age is just like the age of consent. It doesn't exist if you don't want it to. Okay, Nicholas. Wow. What is the age of consent in UK? I think 2 people called themselves Loli. Your not so secret stash of Loli hentai. I wonder if I can just search through Chris's stuff. Chris, the meme god. Okay, the meme god. Okay. You have a massive penis. Very nice, Slava. Howdy. More than 1,000 matches. Okay. Want to play Left 4 Dead 2. Drink me senpai. I got hose. Hose mad. Oi, can't lick my pickle. Hey, Ethan, don't miss. Okay. Hurry, boy, it's waiting down for you. I guess he's doing Reigns of Down in Africa. She's doing Reigns Down in Africa. Eating Doritos with my child. I'm doing good. What about you? My pee-pee gets big when I watch Animu. Okay. Discount milk starts getting sussy. I'll look through them in a second. My kitty says hello. Hello to your cat. Them even using Snapchat, I feel, is like a little... Like, it's okay for people in your age group to be friends with them on Snapchat, but I don't think you should be friends with anybody who's not in your age group on Snapchat. Okay, yeah, some penis memes here or whatever. Starts after search up hentai, they get obsessed with that just like NSFW. Y'all ever eat salad? No. It's not as good as ass, Jesus. At one point, they banned Milk for sharing NSFW in general, and like 5 minutes later, Chris let him back on. Okay. How do I search for it? It's 900 matches for banned. Dude, it's not found. Okay. Discount Milk. Oh my god, dude. Can I get a recap on who Milk is? Discount Milk is Kris Tyson's like ex-college roommate and friend. Swag. Well, I don't know why you would even want to hang out with people this young. You know, I wouldn't want to. I feel like I have a hard time talking to people who are too young. Even like 18, 19-year-olds, like feel like it's pretty hard to talk to them. Backstar, welcome back. Yeah, I'm trying to find where Discount Milk gets banned in the general. I saw it in the mod chat. Milk talking age of consent with minors. 5th of June, 19. Okay. Okay, I think I found it. Thank you, Doomer. Joke, but a bad one. Nice. Why do they have a loli emote? That feel when the UN wants to ban minors in anime. Just ban anime at that point. I mean, what's left? Adults? Discount Milk says, define minors and minors in what sense? Cookie of God says, who wants to see that? Discount Milk says, it could be sexualized minors. Could I get a source on that? Thank you. Autistic. Also, the UN doesn't really have the power to ban anything per se. There's no real law enforcement on the UN level. Closest thing the world has to international police is the EU's Interpol. Not trying to be an ass, just trying to share information. Okay. But then Cookie says, also, isn't the age of consent 14 in Japan? Discount Milk replies, quite different in every nation. That's why I said define minor. I'm gonna grab a shower and eat. Y'all have a good one now. Have a good one, John. That's massively open for interpretation. I can give two what happens as long as I can watch anime TBH's VPNs. Oof. Openly uses modded client 1v1 me vanilla. Okay, I think that's it. 28th of January 19, waterproof phone posting. Okay, thank you, Doomer. Give me a second here. Anyone who says define minor should be on a watch list. Taking forever to load. Bear with me, chat. Milk talking about legal. Jesus. Doomer, you have all the receipts. Why isn't this working? Okay, there we go. Oh, here it is. Chris Meme God. Waterproof phone gang. Okay, that's interesting. 12th of February, 9038. Milk talking about legal and with LS Themo. How old is LS Themo? I don't think it's listed here. I don't have it. Loli's help. Pretty sure they're legal. LS Themo says. Discount Milk says they got banned for more than saying furries. They got banned for a string of toxic behavior, I'm sure. LS Themo says is legal in my country and weed. Country roads. Okay, this LS Themo person is a little sus. Discount Milk says is considered CP in some countries and by some judges in the US. Okay, that's weird. Definitely weird. Yeah, I mean, I think there's plenty of sus stuff in here. I'll have to look more into it, but it is getting kind of late, so I might end stream here, guys. If you like the content, please remember to like this stream, press the like button, consider subscribing, consider super chatting, becoming a member. It helps boost me in the algorithm, and it helps me continue to make content for you guys because this is not cheap. It's not cheap. So, all right, I'm gonna raid out. I'll see you guys later. I hope you guys got caught up decently with this stream. So, all right, we're gonna go to, why not tomfoolery? Why not? All right, I'll see you guys later. I love you all very much. Bye.